Gavin, first off, what made you decide that you wanted to get off the mountain bike and get onto a BMX bike and just let loose with it on the tour this year?
I mean, I couldn't help it that the contest is in my hometown, Salt Lake City. So I was like, I think I can ride a BMX bike for a couple of days. So yeah, jumped off the mountain bike, hopped on the BMX bike, and now I'm here.
When you see this event behind you, knowing that it's the first ever, it's in your hometown, and that there's so much excitement around this, do you feel extra adrenaline that you just have to push it for this hometown fan, or are you just going to do what you know that you can do?
No, I mean, the atmosphere is like so energetic. Everyone's here to send it, so I mean, why not catch on to it? We're here to do what we want to do and throw the gnarliest tricks possible. So yeah, everyone's going to send it and everyone's going to get crazy.
Colton Satterfield, X Games gold medalist, hoping to be the first ever gold medalist here in the Nitro World Games, especially in your backyard. Colton, look at this setup. What do you think?
Yeah, no pressure, first of all. This setup is nuts, second of all. Nitro World Games definitely is surpassing their expectations as far as ramps and insanity, and I'm pretty excited to see what comes this weekend. It's going to be a party.
Now, without revealing anything, do you have something new in your bag of tricks for this weekend?
I think every single one of us have a whole lot of brand new stuff. Yes, short answer. I have a lot, but I think it's going to be crazy, man. Everyone here has come with some serious fire, and especially on something like that best trick setup for that contest, it's going to be all tricks that no one's ever done before, every single one of them. And the same goes for the triple hit contest. It's going to be a battle, but it's going to be real fun.
Now let's talk pressure. You handle it well, but you're finally here in your home state, getting to show off what you do for family and friends. You feeling it?
I love it, man. Pressure's the only thing that turns, coal into diamond, so I love it. Family out here. My mom's the only one that gives me pressure because she's always the one going crazy in the crowd, and I have to be like, I don't know. She's always freaking out and going crazy. So it's been a while. It's been a while since Dew Tour that I've actually had the hometown advantage, and it's pretty awesome just because you're from the same area. Everyone loves you automatically, which is the coolest thing ever. And it sounds kind of funny, but it actually is a rad environment to be in, and especially at the World Games, something like this, it's gonna already any crowd anywhere pushes you to new limits, to just crazy heights, to surpass those limits, and to have a hometown crowd, which is like a crowd on steroids going crazy. I'm not gonna be scared. That's gonna be for sure. If you're ever a little bit scared and the crowd goes nuts, it's just gone like that. And a crowd like that, I think any pressure is just going to be gone. This is what I live for, man. It's a party, and I want to push the progression and have a good time doing it.
Nitro Circus has its roots, as everyone knows, in Utah. Gavin Godfrey, Travis's family used to live here. His mother lived in Park City. And to have the first ever Nitro World Games, where Nitro Circus was born, is pretty cool. They're doing almost 100 events a year around the world. There's only one Nitro World Games, and that's here. These events take great venues, great sports partners, and great fans. And we have all of those here. And I remember we were talking about Gravity Games in 2002, and these funny guys from the Dew Tour approached me and said, hey, we're not sure how long the Gravity Games is going to be on OLN. We ought to start talking. And who knows, we had eight Dew Tours here. We've had like 5 or 6 this year Red Roll Rampages. We've had Supercross coming back. Like this year, and 2017. So to position Utah in this action moto space the way we have, there were a lot of places that would have loved to have had this. And like I said, there's only one in the world right now. And so for us to get it, I think it speaks, again, highly of our fans, the sponsors, the community. And it's on NBC TV, major network. There's never been an action sports event televised, primetime, on a major network. So to have NBC have 3 hours live is a big deal to the state. Hopefully it helps us kind of entrench our action sports roots and bring more things. We have the UFC coming. We've got all sorts of major events that we're still working on. But this is in particular because we were on the ground floor helping to work on bringing this here almost a year and a half ago. It's really fun to see that it's finally here.
From an economic standpoint, though, with it being live on NBC, with all the eyeballs that are going to be on it worldwide, what does this mean for the state from an economic standpoint?
Well, obviously, millions and millions of dollars coming in economic impact, but the television, live television on NBC, and it's not only the national distribution, but there's also the distribution rights that NBC has internationally. And the other thing you can't really quantify is most of these major networks are reusing content like this time and time again. It can go to a cable distribution, international distribution, and replay.